I am a cheater. I use third-party programs to alter my Sea of Thieves client in a way that is not intended by the developers. I use an injector as a replacement for an INI tweak to modify my in-game field of view past the default 90-degree limit up to 120. I am not here to convince you that FoV isn't cheating in SOT. It is, by definition. I am going to try to convince you that the arguments against FoV are dumb as hell.
What is me complaining is about FOV. You should have a slider that goes up to 120. There are a lot of games out there that don't have FOV sliders. You have to go into the INI files or download a fix, and that's ridiculous. And here's why. There are people out there who suffer from motion sickness. And in first-person games and even third-person games with low FOV, that can cause motion sickness, and I'm one of those people.
It was this video that gave me the vocabulary to explain why I couldn't play Borderlands 1 as a kid. At the time, I said it was because of the graphics. My dad took that to mean that I didn't like the cell shading. When I came back years later to Borderlands 2, I fucking loved it. That was entirely due to the presence of the FoV slider in-game that went up to 110, and an easy INI tweak that let me go higher if I wanted to. FoV in Sea of Thieves, on the other hand, goes from the default slider of 60 degrees of vision to 90. In some games, this isn't an issue because of the view model. For example, in many competitive shooters, like in CSGO, your weapon's model is viewed quite far away from your character, as opposed to Rare's decision to let me get up close and fucking personal with the Ghost Eye of Reach. Side note, the Ghost Sniper at 65 takes up over 30% of your total screen space. Not only is this total shit for viewing the weapon designs that you unlocked in-game, it's also fucking awful for the tunnel vision effect that makes me so nauseous. This is one of the main reasons why when I booted up SOT for the first time, I was like, yo dog, this shit fucked, yo, and quickly went and changed the INI file. However, Rare decided that that was too far and removed it from the game entirely in Season 3 instead of just adding it to the game natively at that point. I then made the incredible step into cheater territory and Googled the following: Sea of Thieves Season 3 125. I downloaded a sketchy loader on Reddit and hastily ran it so that I could get back to having my sunken pearl tail get bricked because of Rare's exceptional quality control. I never saw my use of FoV as a problem, or even looked at it from a competitive standpoint, until November of last year when I made this YouTube channel, so I wouldn't need Discord Nitro to post my absolutely fired clips. I was then fucking flooded by As much as I have tried to have civilized conversations about FoV, I have found that the troglodytes in my YouTube comment sections are not the best people to have serious debates with. The dilemma with field of view comes down to the trade-off between increased peripheral vision and decreased target size at the center of your screen. In a large-scale game like Battlefield, a wider FoV is a massive help due to the inability to judge where people will be coming from in a large, sprawling map. This is contrasted by many competitive shooters, like Rainbow Six or CSGO, in which a large percentage of the gameplay is peeking your fucking head around a corner like you're looking out for your stepdad with a belt.
Shut up, bro, I'm leaving the party. Fuck.
In CSGO in particular, the majority of pro players play on a stretch res 4x3 screen, which gives them 86 degrees of FoV. As opposed to, in the game, the standard 16:9 aspect ratio would give them 106 degrees of FoV. This aspect ratio fuckery is something that is rarely seen in Sea of Thieves, with the notable exception of TDMing. The sweat lords who sit on forts all day, Simicool, are the small niche of players who stand to gain a notable advantage from that hammerhead shark look. Due to the nature of fort movement, TM, TDMers can be measurably more effective with an increase in FoV, or peripheral vision, allowing them to identify their targets far more quickly before getting butt-fucked by hitreg. During naval combat, the advantage given by an increased field of view is negligible, due to the aiming radius of the cannons being the main limitation of if you can actually hit someone. The most common argument that I hear in my personal daycare is how an increased field of view allows me to view both ladders at one time when you're looking for borders. Regardless of the fact that you can see both ladders at 90 FoV at the same time, there are a few other issues with this reasoning as well. For one, move your fucking camera. There's an audio cue, like the splash when you board. At least there's supposed to be Rare can't seem to get silent boarding patched, but using developer incompetence to support my argument just seems like a low blow. The last comment that I often see in my YouTube comment section goes as follows. If I'm using FoV, it's obvious that I'm using ESP and aimbot as well. Are you fucking 12? While I greatly appreciate the opinions of the people in this community, I believe that this is a flawed argument. The use of FoV loaders, while similarly available to other cheating programs, are not the same thing. The presence of loaders like Velasco, the current standard and in my opinion the best option on the market, provide zero gameplay altering cheats, instead providing a full field of view, time of day, and skin changer. I believe that the presence of more standard cheats by the likes of Athenaware, CMH, and Black Witch, which also have a FoV capability, to give a bad name to the more ethical loaders. While I personally know full-fledged cheaters, hatred, who also use a highly modified field of view, I'm friends with significantly more players who are either made nauseous by the game's default FoV and lack of view model, or simply prefer the look of the higher field of view. To cut the shit for a second, I didn't really want to be known at all when I made my channel, especially not for being a cheater with a bunch of other cheater friends. The cheaters came to me when I started making videos and pulling traction early this year. And what I found wasn't a bunch of racist, homophobic, toxic fucking YouTube commenters, but a group of really cool people, for some reason a lot of them Swedish. And they were just as unhappy with the direction Sea of Thieves had been taking as I am. It was only after getting in contact with people like Hatred, Plumb, and Simacool that I started to enjoy the game again after a long drought of both content on Rare's end and interesting new ways for me to play the game. It was only due to Hatred introducing me to Velasco that I got into the pack community. While they are absolutely filled with the racist, homophobic, toxic TDMers I tried to avoid earlier, they're also some of the only fucking people still making content for this dead-ass game through their entirely deliberate cheating. I find that the majority of the real cheaters in this game, the degenerates of the Athenaware and CMH servers, didn't start that way. Apple saw it as my personal connection into that group. We TDM'd a few times and Apple was genuinely fucking bonkers. And then she got banned for spawn camping. Not only is banning for spawn camping fucking silly, there's literally a prompt on the ferry to scuttle. How is it possibly against the rule? It's what led to her becoming a fucking cheater. Due to Rare's tendency to ban competitive players, most TDMers, by the time they get banned, already know someone who's been banned and have the connections necessary to start evading themselves. Apple allegedly had Athenaware purchased for her due to the fact of her being a her. After that, Apple became your typical aimbotting, keg-dropping cheater. I think there's a solid argument to be made that that never would have happened if she wasn't banned in the first place for a silly reason. It feels like Rare is actively working against the competitive player base in an attempt to drive them out in favor of the more casual audience they seem to develop for through their abundant Emporium and Tall Tale releases over the last few years. However, due to the fact that Season 9 is 7 months long, the only remaining players of this fucking game are either those that can't leave for financial reasons.
I'm not quitting Sea of Thieves, to be quite transparent with you guys. I can't, because at the end of the day, it's my livelihood.
Or competitive players that have deep roots in the community. The balance between PvE and PvP players to keep the sandbox risky but not hopeless has been harmed extensively due to Rare's inability to create engaging content over the last few years. I truly believe that Sea of Thieves is on a permanent decline, destined to go out not with a cry, but with a whimper, as its longtime players leave for other games in the face of feeling hated and ignored. Seeing CMH DDoSing servers doesn't make me think that they get true enjoyment out of ruining people's fun, but they find it more satisfying to watch the world burn and inhibit and destroy the progress of a development team that seems to push them out. I truly believe that Rare is not malicious, but incompetent. When I see the last few years of updates, I see 8 artists and intern coders trying to maintain a massive sandbox with a competitive community that they never expected to appear nor intended to maintain. Now, in the face of past code restrictions completely derailing the current development of the game, Rare has been put in a position where they seem like the bad guys to everyone. In an attempt to hang on to what little new player audience they have left, Rare is taking the morally easy decision to ban anybody that tampers with in-game files. It's the sick-ass recolors of the obsidian weapons. A guy getting skeeted by an op. The stupid fucking skeleton gloves that all you pack idiots wear. And the sick photos that free cam cheats allow that I want me and the cheater community to be remembered for. Cheating in Sea of Thieves is far more than just the server DDoSing and keg droppers that Reddit wants you to believe it is. There are bad apples in the community. That goes for anywhere. But I'm genuinely going to be sad if Rare implements an anti-cheat in Season 10. Not because of the disappearing aimbotters that were still not immune to hit reg, but because of the lost creativity that sprouted from Rare's negligence to their game. I am burning out on Sea of Thieves. Not because I keep getting banned, but because it makes me genuinely sad to see where the game has come from the last few years and where it seems to be heading further down that path. I truly believe that FoV is more of an accessibility option than one for a competitive advantage. I mean, for real, fucking Minecraft has a better FoV slider. If Rare were to increase the slider up to 120, the argument against FoV would be null. Nobody would be harmed by the extension of the FoV slider for PC and Xbox players other than a drop in frame rate. Potentially thousands of people may not end up in the position that I'm in now. I am a cheater, not by choice or desire, but by necessity to keep playing this game comfortably.
I got mustard on my microphone already.
Shit! How did you do that?
I don't know, honestly. This is never gonna come off.
Back to having my sunken fuck. Are you fucking laughing at me?
I was lovingly laughing with you.
I'm not laughing. I never saw my use of FoV as a problem. I said FoV, not FoV. God fucking damn it. My key fob! November of last year, when I made a Discord, fuck, the majority of pro players, fuck, the 1-3 clips aspect ratio fuckery is something that's usually, that's just not what's in the script. Like, there's literally a prompt on the fair, are you like, I could just leave you laughing.
Hi, what's up? You're in my camera.
You smell like mustard.
On the top of my shoulder, that shit's wet as fuck.
It's thick.
It really is, just like me. That actually kind of hurt. I think it splashed mustard. 6 months ago. What? Seeing CAIM at... I've stuttered over this. Seeing CAIM and the incredible... You looking at me?
I know, I'm looking at you.
There are bad apples. I didn't even intend on that pun. I should probably clap to sync. Oh, I got a better idea. I got mustard on my hand. The presence of the FoV loader in game. FoV loader? That's not in the game. Don't fucking need one. Entirely due to the presence of the FoV changer. What? A large, sprawling map. I skipped a line. 1-3 clips. Fuck, I can never say his name. I believe that this is flawed. Fuck. It feels like Rare is actively...
Hey, Petey. Are you gonna come say hello? Hi.
Oh, I'm sorry, I smell like mustard.
It was something like that. There you go, there you go. Has to go in the blooper.
Meadow. Plumb.
Amas, hatred, boobs, summertime, cool.
Say it.
I can't.
Say it. And you're FoV?
Also, Rare, if you fucking add FoV, could I please get my first account back? I've got the tattoo and everything. For real. Come on.